Hey everyone. So, as you know, the COVID-19 has been going around and everything is pretty much on lockdown. Strict codes have been put into place where you're constantly having to wash your hands, wear gloves, wear masks, stay clean, social distancing. Well, I live here in Oregon, USA, and 2 weeks ago, my mother and I and my daughter decided we were going to get away from the town we live in, city, whatever, um, and just get away. I posted a video or two of us going to the Oregon coast. We had a great time, all but one matter. I have been and I booked my motel through Expedia.com. Note, Expedia. We went to an inn on in Gold Beach, Oregon coast, and we found blood splatter on the wall and on the bathroom. I took pictures. We got a hold of the manager, we tried to get a hold of the manager. We got them to come up and completely clean everything, like everything. Um, when we first got there, we didn't notice it because it was pretty late and we just got in and got food and went to bed pretty much. But the next day we went down to the beach, we came back up, we noticed that they had cleaned the room. Note that the room was clean when we got there, beds made and whatnot. And then we go to the beach the next day, come back and the room was cleaned again, beds made again and whatnot, toilet paper restocked, whatever. And that's when I noticed that there was blood splatter on the freaking door and in the wall in the bathroom, um, which is disgusting. Besides the fact that coronavirus is going around, besides that, that is unacceptable to have to go to a hotel room and find that on the wall, especially when you have your 4-year-old daughter there with you. Disgusting. Beyond disgusting. Well, we leave and I leave a note for the manager because she wasn't there. Um, so they call me back the next day because the manager finally shows up and is like, "Hey, we had a note. What's going on?" Anyways, they can't issue me a refund because I booked through Expedia. So I contacted Expedia. They told me that they need to contact the hotel. They tried, but the manager had already left because there was high call volume between, everyone calling Expedia. It took them 2.5 to 3 hours to contact me back. So by the time they were able to try to contact the hotel, there was nothing left. The person was gone. She left for the day. So they're like, okay, well, I'll put this in the notes and we'll have someone call them first thing in the morning, Tuesday morning. Last Tuesday. Not this last week, this last Tuesday, last week. So I'm like, okay, I'll give it a couple of days. Thursday comes around, last week, a week ago. I went on Expedia and like, hey, I haven't gotten an email back. Like, has everything been figured out? I want. The woman was promising me a day's, because I was there for 2 days, promising me half my refund. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's better than nothing. Well, I get a hold of someone on Thursday. No one had even looked at my case. Nothing. All right, fine. Little peeved, but whatever. I'm like, okay, you have until this Thursday, April 2nd, which it is. If you look at your calendar, it's April 2nd, 2020. It had been 2 weeks since I've been at the hotel. Well, tomorrow is 2 weeks. It has been a week and a half since I first contacted Expedia. It has been a full week since I told them, hey, you got to figure this out before I take this to social media. Here I am, contacting you, telling you, do not go through Expedia. By the way, anyone from Expedia, if you're seeing this, I expect a full refund back. I will not go through you again because this is ridiculous. Blood splatter on the wall and door. Even without COVID going around, that is disgusting and unacceptable. So, like I said, if I didn't get any sort of email, if I didn't get any sort of refund, I was going to take this to social media, and here I am, because this is unacceptable, that is disgusting, that is unprofessional, And I don't want anyone else going through that. How do I know that there wasn't something besides blood disgusting going on in my room? You know? It's like it's one thing with me being in that room, but my daughter, my 4-year-old daughter was in the room with me. Anyways, so I urge you all, do not go through do not go through Expedia, because you will have to wait forever to even get a hold of anyone. I called them today and I was explaining what was going on and they hung up on me. I called again. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We can't process your claim. We can't do anything because, they asked me for my itinerary. I gave them my itinerary and I got hung up on again. This is ridiculous, people. Do not go through Expedia. Do not go to the Oregon coast, or if you do notice something. Okay, if you do go to the Oregon coast or any motel, I urge you to book through the hotel by itself. Do not go through Expedia or anything like that, because they are going to take their sweet time to refund you or anything like that if you have any issues. You know? It's ridiculous. I mean, it's not necessarily about the money that I spent, because it really isn't. It wasn't too much. It was like less than $200 for a 2-night stay. So that's really not too bad. But it's the principle of it. You know? Like, that's disgusting. Would you want to stay in a motel room that had blood splatter on the wall and door? No. Gross. Even without Corona going around. That is disgusting. It looked like someone was trying to shoot up in there or something. Anyways, I urge you all, do not book through Expedia. Try to book directly to the motel or hotel or whatever you guys go through. I'm just trying to save you a lot of pain, aggravation, and anything in between. Alright, well, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll let you know if they do actually do anything at all. But this is just ridiculous. Alright, well, have a good day. I'll talk to you guys later.